So I'm sitting here outside of a sold listing, and I started pondering the time before I joined Keller Williams and all the progress that I've made since joining, as well as all of the awesome things that have happened in my life. And this week is a bold week. If anybody doesn't know who Bold or what Bold is, it is basically like mindset and sales training on steroids. It's awesome. It's incredibly motivating. It's a lot of pressure. One of the Bold laws is no pressure, no diamonds. And I'm thinking back to a time when my daughter was playing soccer, and at that time I was in Bold as well. This was last season. And on the way to her soccer game on Saturday, I asked what her goal was as far as how many goals she was going to score. And she told me 15. And I said, sis, come on, 15. Let's talk about realistic goals. And as soon as it came out of my mouth, I stopped myself and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm totally limiting her belief. That's a limiting mindset. And I said, you know what? If you think you can make 15 goals, I want you to go for it. And on the way, we were almost to the soccer field, I made her start saying affirmations. I am a goal scoring machine. She said it. She's very timid, so she put her hands up to her face and she said, I'm a goal scoring machine. And I said, no, louder. I am a goal scoring machine. And so she said it louder, and finally all the kids in the car were yelling, I am a goal-scoring machine. And if you don't know me, I've got 4 children. My oldest is 8, 6, 4, and 3. And to have them all yelling in the car, I'm a goal-scoring machine, I'm sure it got her pumped. I mean, it had me pumped. So if it had me pumped, I'm sure she was pumped. We go to this soccer game, and she gets out there, and I kid you not, in the first half, she scores 6 goals for her team. And I'm like, man, this kid is on fire. Like, this is crazy. She might make this 15 goals. So about halfway through the game, one of the other players went out, and how they do with Montgomery County Soccer is if the other team loses a player when it's working with the younger kids, then they will take one from the other team if there's an extra and put it on to the team that lost the player. So who do they pick? They pick Sylvia. Sylvia goes to the other team, and in the 3rd and 4th session, she scores 6 more goals. 12 goals that she made that Saturday. And it really, really impacted me. I've thought back to that moment over and over again, how many times we have limited ourselves, how many times we've limited our families, how many times we've limited the people around us just by not believing or talking about setting realistic goals. What is realistic? Do we ever really know what our potential is? We've got unlimited potential. Our children have unlimited potential. 4 years ago when I started with this company, I had no idea what it would do for me and how it would change my life. So I challenge you to think about that today. Think about what your potential is. Think about it as being uncapped. Think about the things that you say to your children, to your spouse, to people that are close to you, to your significant others, your friends. Words are power. And man, you're a goal-scoring machine.